The good people of Williamtown, Oakey and Kalgoorlie have had a win of sorts, with the Department of Defence capitulating and agreeing to an out-of-court settlement on their class action over PFAS contamination. Now, regular viewers will remember I've interviewed celebrity US lawyer Erin Brockovich twice on Sky in the past 12 months, exploring the link between PFAS and groundwater contamination. It was Brockovich who launched a similar campaign in the 1990s on behalf of a small town in the United States where its water supply had been contaminated by a chemical spill. It was later the subject of a Hollywood film where Julia Roberts played Brockovich. Now, the good folk of these towns had launched the action, with Shine lawyers litigating, on the basis that their land values had plummeted and business prospects had declined after the PFAS leaching. There was also the issue, obviously, of health concerns. Yet despite this outcome, the Defence Department continues to use firefighting chemicals containing the toxic chemicals at most bases. A suitable replacement is likely by the middle of this year. Now, the PFAS controversy underscores a major issue at the heart of the way in which this country regulates its environmental obligations. This cavalier attitude to the implications of chemical contamination on local households must stop. Where was the due diligence? Where was the environmental studies that took into account the health implications for humans, particularly in these rural and remote areas? There's a litany of gross incompetence in the way government departments charge ahead with little regard for local communities. In regard to this claim, the terms of the agreement are confidential, but suffice to say, residents are pretty happy, albeit surprised. But there are other communities across the country that are awaiting similar verdicts. More than 60 sites in Queensland are said to be contaminated with PFAS. How can a university campus and a residential development be given the green light to be built on one of these sites? It's simply ludicrous. One of the sites is a prime parcel of land in Brisbane slated for a high-end residential development and a university project between Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast. Can somebody please do some work around these contaminated sites and declare them off limits? Imagine buying a property only to learn later that it's been built on an area that is contaminated with a chemical that is proven to cause harm. Studies show PFAS chemicals can cause developmental, liver and kidney complications. The list of sites includes 26 fire stations, 8 defence sites, 6 airports, 4 ports, 3 town water supplies and several waste facilities. I just find this whole thing extraordinary, and something has got to be done.